Hello everybody, welcome. So yes, welcome. So basically in this wonderful reading, this can be for a Sagittarius, this can be for January 28th to February 5th of 2026. So this is going to be a wonderful reading. So anyway, this is for you, Sagittarius. I understand that you're going through some kind of how it is, if you're being irritated, if you're being, how it goes. But it all depends about your emotions and how it is, right? This is how it goes. So we're going to figure out what's happening in this whole entire dialogue. We're going to figure out what's going on. And this is how it is. I know about what's going on, but when things are going how it is, this is how it goes in that way. So, this oracle card, it says worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So that's how it goes in that way. Whether you worry about something and you worry about something and you keep worrying. If you're worrying about something, you need to understand that. You need to behave it. You need to understand that. And when you have to let your emotions out, and whether you have those worry emotions, whether you're feeling happy, sad, disoriented, whatever it is, you understand that, right? It's the way how it goes. And worrying is like the way how it is, but you understand that, right? It's like you're trying to understand how it is, but that's how it goes in that way. You need to understand that, and that's how it goes in that way, because when you use the word worry, you understand that, right? That's how it goes, right? So this is how it seems to be, alright? So this is how it goes. So all I'll do is actually you versus them in this situation, because it's going to be you on the left side, them on the right side. That's how it goes, and when it's very interesting, that's how it is at the moment. So here we go. So basically, in this wonderful reading here, Sagittarius, we have the lower viewers. You already made decisions. That's how it goes. Okay. So it's just you. For them, they have the Nine of Swords here. There's no trauma here. Like there's no drama here because that's what they have, right? So that's how it goes. So let me clarify this lovers for you, Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, there's no rest. High Priestess here, there's no inner voice. The Hermit theory have a soulmate. Two sorcerers theory, which path you're going to take. Queen sorcerers is no independence. Six sorcerers is no kindness. I don't know why you're being unkind, but that's how it goes in that way. Because you stick to the point. Alright, that's how it goes. Now for them, let's say about this Knight of Swords here. Seven Pentacles, they want a career. The Seven Cups, they are in a delusion. Knight of Wands, there's no impurity. Seven Wands, they're not feeling resilience. And the Ace of Cups, they want prosperity about love, and that's how it goes. So they might be dealing with in their Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. They might be dealing with in their Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's how it goes, right? So that's how it seems to be in that way. So that's how it goes for them in this situation. For you, when you're saying that you have the Six of Pentacles here, means that you have no kindness whatsoever. I have no idea, but let me clarify that for you, Sagittarius. Three of Cups, you want celebration. For us, there's no conflict. King of Pentacles reverse is no prosperity about money. Reverse is no guidance, and Nine of Cups over there's fulfillment. Yeah, because everything's fulfilled. Now that's how it goes in that way. Whether you think about where everything's fine, yes. But you understand that, right? It's the way how it goes, where everything's all shaped and where it goes, Sagittarius. But things are going to be how it is. You need to understand that, right? It's the way how you're going to look at it from that perspective, because that's how it goes. When you look at perspective in one way or another, you understand that, Sagittarius. I know how you're going through, whether you need to understand that, but when you have the word worry, it's like you're worrying about something, and when you keep doing it, it's like, why do you keep doing it, right? That's just how it's going to play out. This is why it's going to be doing it, because you need to figure out about you versus them in this situation, right? That's how it goes. So it's like if they want prosperity about, love, romance, and you're like having fulfillment, everything's fulfilled, but when you're having unkindness, it's like you're not being kind. I have no idea. But the way this is, Sagittarius, you know what it is in that way, right? So Sagittarius, you need to pay attention on how you're feeling in that way. You need to do exactly how it is. You have to behave. You have to be who you are, because that's how it goes in that way, right? So let me figure out what's this Nine of Cups here. The Hangman here says no restrictions. Okay, what's this Ace of Cups here? Sun carriers is negativity. Alright, so I understand this whole entire situation because the way of how I'm going to know it, this is how it goes. So let me clarify this. Haman. High Priestess is not in your voice. Magician already you're using your skill. Hierophant is already you want guidance. Yeah, because you want guidance. You want to know which way you're going to go, but that's how it goes. You need to understand that because you know what, Sagittarius, you need to pay attention on what you're going to be going through because that's how it goes, okay? Now for them, they have the Sun carriers as negativity. So let me clarify. The Strength card is upright as bravery. Hermit, they already have a soulmate. Haman is upright, they are having restrictions. Yeah, because they're basically backing off from you. Because that's how they are feeling in that way, whether they know about it, because that's how it goes. So they can understand that in that way because they need to feel how it is in that way. So let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with this Hierophant, please. The Empress is alright. You want nourishment. That's how it goes in that way. What's this Hangman about? For once here, there's no celebration. Okay, so let me clarify this Empress for you, Sagittarius. Empress is alright. There's structure. Star is alright. There's inspiration. Moon rears. There's no interpretations. Hermit is alright. You are wanting to find a soulmate. But what this is, if you're in hermit mode, it means that you're basically in hermit mode, which means that you're staying in one spot. Whether you are basically, you know, how it is in that way, whether everything's all, you know, intensifies of how it goes, but you have to understand that. It's the way how you're going to look at it, whether you have solitude or not. You have to believe about what you're going through in that way, whether you think, okay, well, everything seems to be fine, alright, this is how it goes, right? So this is how it is in that way, right? Now for them, they have the 4-1 reverse. Cherries are right, they want progress. Fools are right, they want change. Night 1 swords, there's no maturity. 7 swords are they're feeling deceit. Yeah, that's how it goes. You know, and for them, when they're feeling deceit, they are feeling like it. So they might be drawn into Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in that way, where they have that in that way. Right? That's just how it goes. If they want bravery, they want to have that because that's how it goes. They're trying to understand that. Now for you, with this Hermit card, let me clarify that, please. Night Watchers, there's no fear. The world is already, there's completion. Judgment is already, you're taking action. That's how it goes. When you take action, that's how it goes. Whether you take action, right? That's how it goes in that way. Because that's how it goes in that way, right? Now let me see what's the 7 swords for them. 2 cups already, they want relationships and friendships. King Cups here says they don't have support, and 8 swords here is a misunderstanding. Yeah, because they are having misunderstanding, right? They are having misunderstanding because that's how it goes, right? Now for you, when you have judgment, you're taking action on it. You're taking action on why are they having misunderstanding. Well, this is how it goes. So let's see if this is going to be happening. So let me clarify this judgment. 2 swords is upright. You don't know. So 2 swords, you don't know which path you're going to take, left or right. But it's a stalemate, stuck, denial, difficult choices, and crossroads. Okay, that's how it goes. So let me clarify between these 2 swords here. 7 swords here, 7 wands here, there's no celebration. 6 wands here, there's no celebration. 5 wands here, there's no chaos. 3 cups are there's celebration. Yeah, because that's how it goes, right? So you understand that whether you have celebrations, friendships, reunions, that's how it goes. Whether you need to understand that, right? So that's how it goes for you, Sagittarius, because you pay attention to it. So you might be doing it in a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in that way, whether you know to do that. Yes, please. And so that's how it goes in that way, right? So this is how it goes in this this Ace of Swords. Let me clarify that. The Knight of Pentacles already is practical, reliable, slow, steady, commitment, and patient, conservative, because that's how it is in that way. Let me clarify this Knight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is upright, followed by the 10 Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles does represent ambitious, diligent, goal-oriented, loyal, and faithful, and planning. That's how it goes. And for them, they have the 10 Pentacles is that family, legacy, inheritance, foundations, power, commitment. That's how it goes in that way. So they are feeling on how it goes in that way because that's how it goes, right? So you think that, okay, well, everything's going to be fine. All right, this is how it goes. But when they understand how it goes, Sagittarius, you know what is going on. You're moving along with it. That's how it goes in that way because that's how it seems to be in that way. So let me clarify this Three of Cups here. Emperor's Uranus has no nourishment. What's between this Page of Pentacles, 10 Pentacles, 9 Pentacles? The Emperor Uranus is no structure for them. So what's this Empress for you? Justice, alright, you're telling the truth. Taurus Uranus, there's no decisions. Sun is alright, you're basically staying positive. That's how it goes. You're telling the truth because that's how it seems to be. Right, that's how it goes. And when you do it, that's how it goes. In that way, because you're trying to not worry about. But the way of this is, you know what it is. What is this Emperor about? Judgment, sorry, they want to take action. High Priest Uranus, they're not using their voice. Aries, there's no restrictions. Taurus, over there's transformation, yeah, because everything's changing. Right, so they know what to do in that way, whether they know how it goes. They're trying to make a bold move. And when they do it, that's how it goes in that way, whether they see it as a wonderful way and knowing to do, right? That's how it goes in that way. So let me clarify the middle of this situation. The Magician reverse is no skill. 4 Pentacles here is no pressure about money. Strength careers is no bravery because you're being scared. And 9 Pentacles are you're feeling comfortable, and that's how it goes in that way. So you understand of how it goes in that way, whether you understand that. It's a pressuring point. You know how it is in that way, whether you do it, but that's how it goes. You see it as one fulfilling. So let me see what this universe is saying. So I'm going to go from the middle to the right for them, the middle to you. 8-1 Uranus is no speed. 2 Cups Uranus is no relationships or friendships. Page Pentacles are there's prospects. 8 Pentacles Uranus is no perfection. Heyman is alright, they have restrictions, yeah, because they're being restricted. That's how it goes in that way. Because they think that they want relationships and friendships with you, Sagittarius, but then for them they have restrictions because they're backing off. That's how it goes. What's between the middle and for you? Empress Uranus is no nourishment. Page 1, sorry, there's invention. Here for Uranus is no guidance. 5-1, sorry, there's grief. Or 5-1, sorry, there's chaos. That's how it goes in that way. So everything's going to be in that way and how it goes. Because when you have chaos, that's how it goes in that way, Sagittarius. I know how it goes, but you understand how it seems to be. So when you have chaos between you or whoever else that you're dealing with, that's how it goes in that way, whether you understand that. So you might be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's how it goes in that way, whether you understand of how it goes in that way. What's this Hangman for them? Strength is over, they want bravery. 10 Pentacles over, they want a career. 5 Pentacles here, there's no insecurity. And Queen Pentacles over, they want stability. That's how it goes. They want things to happen their way. For you, let's see what's this 5-1 spell. 6 Pentacles, sorry, you want kindness. 10-1 shares, there's no burdens. 7 shares, there's no deceit. Justice, sorry, you're telling the truth. That's how it goes. You want things to happen in that way, whether you want to go ahead to have kindness and having no kindness at all. But you're going forward. You're not going to be, stepping back or whatever it is, but that's how it goes in that way, alright? Now let's see what's in the middle of the situation. 2-1 is upright. You're basically planning on something. Yes, planning is the key. Planning is the way of how you're going to do it, because that's how it goes, right? So that's what it seems to be. So let me see what's going on into this wonderful love oracle. We're going to figure out what's going on between you, middle, and them at the same time. So you're saying, what do I feel so lost? Yeah, that's how it goes, because you think about, why do I feel so lost? Because that's how it seems to be, right? That's how it goes, because that's how you're feeling. What's between the middle? it says, no one understands me but you. Yeah, because that's how it goes in that way, right? It's like that's how it's going to be, whether you understand that, but that's how it goes in that way. And for them, let's see, is they have hurt me. Yeah, exactly, right? So they basically feel how it is in that way, whether they know what's going on, right? That's how it goes, right? So let me clarify this. Why do I feel lost? It says, don't wait for me, please. Yeah, because that's how it goes. So it's like you're feeling like you don't want to be waiting anymore, and you're going through it. You're going how it is in that way. Let me clarify for them. They have hurt me. It says, you're too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. Yeah, because that's how it goes. Whether, they are basically saying that you are acting like you're kind and you're wonderful, but then you're switching into that unkindness, right? They are feeling the same way, right? They basically saying you are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. Yeah, because that's how it goes, right? So that's what they are feeling. For you, let's say, no one understands me but you. Says, I can't handle your love. Yeah, because that's how it goes. Whether they feel the same way in that way, right? It's the way how it goes, Sagittarius, because you understand what's going on in this whole entire diagram, because this is how it goes in that way. So let me clarify one more on the left side. Why do I deserve someone like you? Yeah, because that's how it goes. So you feel like that. You feel like how it's going to be, because that's how it goes, right? And then let's say for them, you're too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. And it says, this love is crazy. Yeah, because it is. Because for them, they're feeling like that. They feel like what's going on in that way, in that perspective, right? And let's say about this, I can't handle your love. It says, for the last one is, people don't believe in me. Yeah, because that's how they're feeling. That's how you versus them in this situation is what's going on in that way. You need to understand that. You need to improve that way of how it goes in that way. So let me clarify that card, please. I am blocked. Yeah, because that's how it goes. You feel how it goes in that way because you're trying to figure out that you're being tormented, but you're not. And that's how it goes, right? So when you feel like that, you think that everything's going to be fine, but it's like, no, it's not, right? That's how it is in that way because you feel like it, right? That's how it goes. So you understand of how it is in that way, whether you believe in that way, and you have to understand that in that situation, right? That's how it goes. So before I let you go, try to pay attention about this entire reading because it does make sense, and when it does, that's how it goes. So I hope you all like this video. Try to understand it, try to believe it, try to do it, and that's how it goes. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you, and bye.